Yes, Mr. Brown. Yes, yes. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. What's that? I just signed the papers today. Yeah? There's a game today? Hello there, and welcome back to Club 1, Episode 1 of From Backpack to Boss, a Journeyman FM17 series. As you can see, Stirling Albion's got me set up in quite a nice little hotel room. Never mind the fact that the corner that I'm sitting in the room looks completely different from the rest of the room. It's a strategic design decision by Holiday Inn Express. But it's really convenient because, I'd been staying at a hostel, and instead they've got me about 0.3 miles from the field. So, apparently we have a game today. So I guess we need to go meet the team and pick a tactic, and we'll see what happens, I guess. All right, so this is our squad. Let's take a look here. We've got two goalkeepers on the squad here. Chris Smith is our Grizzly veteran, 30 years old, 3-star ability, 3-star potential, not a lot of room to improve. He's all right. His first touch is just horrific. Everything else looks, for this level of football, looks all right. We got Kemi Binney, who is our up-and-comer, potential 3.5-star ability, currently 1.5-star. Looks okay. His concentration decisions looks pretty good, but everything else, he needs some work. We've got him being tutored by Chris Smith. You'll notice we don't have another one, so we're going to have to go out and find a backup keeper to work with those two guys. We got Ross McGeechee, who's currently out for 3 weeks with a damaged foot. He plays on the right side, usually on the defensive side, on defensive line here. Marking is a 6, not great. Tackling is a 10. They say he's 3.5-star ability. It's mostly based on his physicals, which I guess at low-level football like this is kind of what you need. But crossing is just okay. Passing is not so great, so he gets forward whenever possible. I'm not sure for what reason. Ross Forsyth here also plays. We're going to play him in the fullback role on the left side. He looks actually pretty good. His marking is a 9, tackling is 11, heading is a 12, jumping reach is a 10. Again, this level of football, 33 years old, 2.5-star ability. He looks like someone that we can rely on throughout the year. We got another Ross McMillan, playing him in the central defense role. Heading a 13, he's 6'2", with a 13 jumping reach. Should see a lot of balls headed away from him. Marking and tackling is good. Looks like a solid player, 33 years old. David Verlack is how I'm going to say that. Going to, again, play a fullback role. Marking is just not so hot for our fullbacks. He's got some pace and some acceleration, some strength and stamina and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's what he's got going for him. He's 20 years old. He's got a lot of time to develop, but that's what we got going on there. Positioning is a 5. Not so great there. Jamie Mills, 20 years old, can kind of play anywhere you want on the left side. Is a natural at the winger role, but unfortunately his crossing is a 3. Might be important if you're going to play on the wing. In the defensive backside or the defensive line, playing a fullback role, he's okay. He's got, again, a lot of physicals, just needs to develop his marking, tackling. If he wants to play on the wing, he's got to really work on his crossing. But a player we can worry this 2-star current ability, but he's kind of one of those, towards the end of the game, you could sub somebody in, we can bring him in off the bench. Darren Petrie can play everywhere on the field that you want him to play. 5'11", good jumping reach, natural fitness. Heading is a 9, accelerates 143 pounds, which isn't all that much. Could potentially play a complete wingback role, except that we don't really need that. So in a fullback role, marking, again, problems with the marking on the fullbacks. He's a 5, tackling is a 12. Everything else looks pretty good, though. It says it's 4.5-star ability. Is that, I guess, because he can play wherever you need him to play? We'll take a look at that here in a minute. Brian Hodge, 28-year-old midfielder, 3.5-star ability, prefers the ball-winning midfielder. Pretty good stats all around for that. 5'10", 171 pounds. Can also play in the defensive midfielder role. Not as natural at it, but if you need that in the formation, marking again a 7, tackling. So he looks like a pretty solid player. He's 28. Definitely a guy that we want to try and hold on to. We've got Moses Alanraju, who can play on the wings for us. He prefers the right side. Crossing is pretty good. He's at 8. Got a good pace, acceleration, running up and down the wings for us. 20 years old. He's got some room to develop and improve. Sean Dickinson, the mighty Sean Dixon. He's 5'4". Small Dixon. Anyway, he's a ball-winning midfielder. Really good stats, except again the marking is a problem on this team. But everything else, I mean, we got green. Like you don't ever see that in low-level ball, so we will take that all day long. Mark McKenzie, 31-year-old, again on the right side, but it could also play in an attacking role for us in the center or in a striker. Prefers the wing. Crossing is a 9, pretty solid there. Definitely somebody we can use coming out off the bench. Callum Morrison is a player we have on loan from Hearts. They're paying for all of his wages, so we will take that. He's a youngster. He's 17 years old. Doesn't cost us a dime, and for that cost, we will definitely take 11 crossing, 13 first touch, playing him on the wing. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Darren Smith, again, we got wingers. We got lots of right wingers, if you haven't noticed by now. But crossing is only a 6. Needs work on his crossing and his technique. Not really blowing me away, if I'm honest. Could potentially play up front, but again, not really blowing me away from that standpoint either. That's why we've currently got him on a sub. Eddie Ferns can play up front. He prefers the right side. Again, you're noticing a theme. We have lots of people that can play on the right side. Excellent. Crossing is a 6. Technique is a 6. Maybe I'm missing something from the current abilities. Maybe he can play somewhere else and he's just lights out, but he looks pretty average to me, except for the physicals. So we've got the physicals, 25 years old, can definitely develop, but if you're going to be a natural at the winger and your crossing's a 6, I'm not 100% sure why. Jack McHugh, an attacking midfielder, can also play in mid-center there. He's 21, needs to develop. That's what we'll just say there. Got some good things going for him. Technique and first touch, if you're playing in the advanced playmaker role, pretty good. Passing is a 7. Composure, not so great. Not determined whatso-bit. So if we go down a goal, he's going to start crying on the field. That's actually going to happen. And his teammates are going to have to console him. So that's kind of where we're at with good old Jack. Isaac Lane is on loan from Hello. All right. Defensive forward or a poacher. Looks all right, for a loan kind of guy. Holding on to him until, let's see, where are we? I've got to find the loan. There it is. So we're paying $13,750 for him. His contract is 24 total. So we kind of got him at a discount. Not sure if we'll hold on to him because of that, because he's not blowing me away. But we'll see. We'll see. Blair Henderson, 21-year-old, 3.5-star striker, target man, 6'3", 15 jumping reach, 9 heading. That's right. We will just chunk the ball into Blair Henderson and let him use his good old noggin. And he's got some good mentals. If you use him in any other kind of role, he's got good finishing. For essentially, he's kind of a versatile striker that we can use. So that's the team. If you've been paying attention, you might notice we have got a problem when it comes to playing anywhere other than attacking right midfielder. So let's take a look at the tactic that we've come up with here. Again, we don't have anybody that can play on the left side of the ball from a winger standpoint. Eddie Ferns is their best option. He's the guy with 6 crossing. Doesn't super excite me. That's going to be something that we're prioritizing. during this transfer window. We do have good old Blair Henderson up top in the target man role, so we're going to use that head of his, and he's going to try and create shots for himself as well as for his teammates. Bringing in Cal Morrison, that loanee, off of the wing as well. Midfield, we do not have enough depth, is what it comes down to in the center part of the midfield. So I'd really prefer to play Hodge here, but and not really in an attacking playmaker role, but we have no one that can play a defensive midfield role. So Hodge is going to step up in that position for now. That means we got to use Jack McHugh, whose natural position is up here, but I got to have some folks that can play a little bit in the middle of the pitch, a little bit on the defensive side. So we're going to play him in a support advanced playmaker role, at least for the first game, which is today. It's like, hi guys, I'm your new gaffer, and let's go out and win against Motherwell. Thanks. Sounds good. So we get good old 5'4" Little Dixon in the ball-winning midfielder role. That's kind of a natural position for him. Like I mentioned, we've got Hodge here playing the defensive mid role, and then Petrie, Smith, McMillan, Verlac on the defensive side, with our experienced 30-year-old goalkeeper, Chris Smith, in goal. So that's the first option for us. If we're playing better teams, I want to play a little bit more defensive with that defensive midfielder, get some help, and then be able to knock it up to these guys, look for the overall. I may play a counter in this type of a situation, and maybe drop this role if I have somebody else eventually that can play here into a more defensive midfield role to help out, and then we'll counter and get Henderson and Morrison involved that way. We also can do the 4-2-3-1 wide. We'd have to change up our folks here, get Hodge back in his natural role in the middle part of the field. This is again going to be more of a more even teams, or teams we should be beating. But I want to try and start with just the three up front, and two of them being wingers, and work with a little bit more on the middle part of the pitch, get some more defense back for those types of games. So we have an uphill battle. We are going to have to try and get out, and I've got a whole list of stuff that we need. We need attacking midfielders on the left side. I need a starter defensive midfielder. I need probably at least two central midfielders from a backup standpoint, because when these guys wear out, I don't have a ton of options to bring in. I need someone that is more natural on the right side fullback role. Really, I'd take one on the left side too, because Petrie's crossing is horrific too. And like I mentioned, we need a backup goalkeeper. We fired the fitness coach when we came in. We have quite the job to do. I suppose that's why they took some crazy backpacker and offered him a contract. So how did we get in this position? Let's look at our transfers. We have none. There's got to be history. Okay, so was that 6 days ago? We lost Jordan Heron, ball-winning midfielder. Hard to tell what he kind of looked like. But at this point, I would take depth in the midfield. So that's unfortunate that he left on a free. But we'll take a look at that after we play this game. We're going to hit the transfer market and kind of see what we can come up with. All right, so let's look at the schedule. This happened before I got here. We won one friendly. We lost two against potentially better teams, I suppose. Okay, this one not so much. So we lost against two slightly better teams. We got the Betfred Cup Group B coming up. If you look at what the board is expecting out of us, let's look at the competitions. Attempt to be competitive. I guess that means just play a couple games. Doesn't mean try and win any. But just attempt. Don't even just try and be competitive. Just try. Okay, great. That's good to know because we're playing against Motherwell, who's in the Premiership. Lovely. We've got Steinhausmuir, who's in the league above us. Albion Rovers, also in League One above us. And St. Mirren, who's in the Championship. Seems good. So this is going to be a fun little run of games. we're going to tackle Motherwell today and see what happens with our brand new tactic, brand new team. Hi, I'm your new manager. Let's go out there and get a victory. Need to pick a captain. Let's do that. Let's look at, is Forsyth even playing? He is not even playing. Awesome. He's a 5.7 the last couple games. Even better. But he has... Ross McMillan's the current captain. He's also our under-20s coach. If you hadn't noticed that. He's under-20s coach. Chris Smith is our vice captain. Okay, I need someone that's going to be on the field a lot. So McMillan looks like right now he's going to be on the field a lot. I think I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to put Forsyth in the vice captain role. Yes, let's do that. We may change that moving forward. We're not trying to mix things up too much. We have a game today. Like, let's relax. If Gray Hair hadn't realized how little interest his appointment at Stirling would generate, he will have a better idea this morning. Faced with a solitary journalist from the Stirling Observer, blah, blah, blah. Excellent. No one showed up to the presser. That's fine. We like things a little low-key. You know, let's not notice that we're walking in to play a premiership team in our first game. That would be not so good. Right? Okay, calm 57, good pitch. Again, I'm not really worried about this competition because the board's not. We're just gonna take. Chris Smith's unhappy because I made him not captain. It's okay, bro. You're fine. We're gonna see how this goes for the team. We've maxed out all our subs. We have one on injury that we can't sub in anyway. So let's just see how it goes. They just want us to try and be competitive. But warming up. Come on. Take your time. There we go. I can't look beyond Motherwell for this game. They're a good team, blah, blah, blah. We're 9-1. 9-1. Lovely. Lovely. All right, Motherwell's got a loss. That's good. That's good, so they're mad. Okay, great. They're playing our formation. Slightly different roles, it looks like. Okay. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to do a pep talk. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Why would you tell your team that they're underdogs? I mean, I guess that's the best option I got. They were super inspired, obviously. I have faith in you. They all hate me because I just changed captains. I'm the new guy. I just walked in. Hi, guys. Oh, Blair. Love you, Blair. Blair Henderson. What a guy. Look at those stands. Look at those stands. Look at those tickets. Got a couple burger vans out there. All right. Warming it up. Here we go. McHugh. Okay. Passing it around. Smith. We're looking for the overlap. That was a god-awful pass. Excellent job, son. General Patton. Intercepted by Little Dixon. Verlac heads it up to Henderson, who has no one to head it to. Okay. A shocking first minute of the game. And I need to get... Oh, here it is. Match stats. Let's start there. Shrink that down. Can you tell this is the first time I've had the game installed? Seems good. Macklin to Patton. General Patton. It's not spelled the same. It's fine. To Cadden. Come on. Stick with him, boys. Stick with him. Oh, no. Oh, it's a disaster. Hey, he missed. Had to mute you there. I've been fighting a cough. All right, even possession. They've got 2 shots. Okay, we haven't done anything in the first 10 minutes. That's fine. They're much better than us. Okay. Thomas. Come on, stick with him. Stick with him, Verlac. Oh, side netting. Side netting. There we go. All right, if they keep owning possession, we may switch to a counter. Might be a good thing to do. Okay, they got a yellow. Okay. Cleared out to no one. Oh, there's Henderson. Come on, Blair. You're all by yourself. Where's your winger support? There they come. They're just taking their time. There's like 7 people. What? Okay. Interesting. It's cool. It's cool. You're just trying to make something happen. It's fine. It's fine. We've won 36% of our headers. Not fantastic. You might argue. We'll take that. We'll take that. Okay. Do we have this on key highlights extended? We're gonna go key. I was thinking this is getting. I was getting nervous because they have the ball a lot at our end. So okay. Here we go. 20 minutes in. We're putting up a good fight. We haven't created any chances. That's okay. Okay. All right. Still not winning any headers. So I think I'm going to change our instructions here to whip our crosses. Okay, we like that. Pass is not bad, though. So I think that's the only change we're going to make. It's the only change we're going to make. Okay, Samson cut his hair off. Heads it back to McMillan, who heads it to Morrison, to Little Dixon. Jack McHugh, the youngster, with a... Wow. Okay, that's why he's a youngster. It's fine. The yellow card. Cat. Dixon. Nice interception. Oh, come on, come on! What are you... Hey, boss, the ball's coming towards me. I think I'm just gonna stand here. Seems like a good idea. Good. We're completing a lot of passes. We're just not doing anything with it. Okay. All right. Again, we're just assessing. We're just assessing the team. We're doing well. Keep it up. They like you. You're your assistant manager. They like you. Okay. Do we need to do anything with the tactic? We're looking for the overlap because we got those good wingers. I don't think I want to change anything too crazy. I think I'm just going to leave it. We're just assessing. We're just assessing. That's what we're doing. Okay, here we go. Chalmers. Mario Chalmers. Oh, different sport. Sorry. Okay. Ross Smith has picked up an injury. A potential head injury. Seems like something you might want to get substituted off for. Who do we have? Forsyth. Come on down. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, looking at the stats here, that is definitely not in our favor. We are creating absolutely nothing. I think I'm going to go to a counter. So they're doing we're actually doing okay from a possession standpoint, but I want to get them when they're coming in on us. We get it on a break and off we go. Off we go. So let's get that substitute in. Get a full view of the field. Here we go. A facial injury. Sounds not Not so good. Okay. Jack McHugh is tired. He's not playing terribly. Not playing terribly. Jack, I got some good news and I got some bad news, son. Let's see, if we just put you on central midfield, do we have any more options there? This is what I'm talking about. Darren Petrie, what can you play? Automatic. Let's just have you do that. I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. That's just welcome to life. That's reality for us right now. No depth on the team whatsoever. Let's see how everybody else is looking. Oh, haha. Whoops. This is what happens when you don't know your squad. I just moved my fullback up to midfield and didn't actually substitute. Seems good. Seems good. Okay, we're going to take Morrison off because we've got options galore. We'll bring on Darren Smith. See if we can nick one here at the end, boys. Come on. Come on. We're gonna encourage him. We're gonna say, let's calmly push forward. Okay, free kick, blah, blah, blah. Verlack has earned a yellow card. Let's go attacking just for the last. I mean, you might as well go attacking for the last little bit. Super exciting game from a highlights perspective. Come on, let's nick one here at the end. Come on, Verlack to Smith. Verlack hoofs it in. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, that was it. That was it right there. We're going to run out of time here unless we can hoof this in. Hodge, who's exhausted. And they're going to clear it out. The clock's going to run out on us. Petrie. Come on. Guys, the clock. The clock. You should. Oh. Well, we'll take that. I'm not upset. The board's not upset. We're just trying to assess our talent here. Can't fault you, boys. You like my system manager better than you like me. 3 shots to 12. I mean, they only had 2 on target, to be fair. To be fair. They only had 2 on target. So I'm not, you can't be super upset about that. Let's look here. Running a lot, lots of interceptions, no overall chances. Because you're alone up top against a better team. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. I'm okay with this. All right. All right. So thank you again for watching. That is going to be the end of the episode. Come back next time. We are going to hit the transfer window as hard as possible. We got to get some midfielders, some attacking midfielders on the left side, a backup goalkeeper, a defensive midfielder. I got a shopping list. It's right here. It's really long. It's long. It's a long list. So we're going to check that out. So thanks for watching this episode. Give it a like. Hit that subscribe button. Try not to notice this is my only second YouTube video ever. But thanks for stopping by and have a good one.